All right, all right. Someone say yeah. Thank you. Now, we are moving from leadership to human connection. And this next person I'm going to bring up, you always see her behind the scenes with such a giving heart. Even what she does in her profession, it shows that. There's a saying, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. You heard it before too. All right. Please help me welcome forward once again to say a few words. Nadine Charles, please step forward and come to the podium.
Distinguished guests, excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I'm a registered nurse, a Global Peace Ambassador on the United Nations platform, the founder and CEO of Kingdom Health and Wealth Concierge. My name is Nadine Charles. It is both a profound honor and solemn responsibility to address you today. I extend my sincere appreciation to the United Nations, COGEP International, the Permanent Mission of the Republic of Nigeria to the United Nations, and YSA for their leadership, partnership, and unwavering commitment to advancing peace, accountable governance, and sustainable development through multilateral corporations. I express my deepest gratitude to our convener, Ambassador Hugues Sanon. A round of applause, please. Whose visionary leadership and moral courage have made this global platform possible. I am sincerely honored by the opportunity he has provided me to stand among world leaders to contribute meaningfully to critical international dialogue. This global conference on peace, governance, and sustainable development is not simply a forum for a discussion. It is a moment of global accountability. It calls upon us to move beyond declaration and towards decisions that directly shapes the lives, health, dignity of people across the world. The perspective of healthcare, peace, and governance and sustainable development are inseparable from human survival. They determine whether systems protect the vulnerable or fail them, whether prevention is prioritized over crisis, and whether dignity is upheld in moments of greatest need. Health systems are the front line of governance. They reveal the strength of institutions, the equity of policies, the stability of nations. Where peace is fragile, the governance is weak, suffering becomes normalized. Access to care is restricted, preventable disease escalate, and entire nations left vulnerable. These realities affirm a fundamental truth: peace and governance and sustainable development must advance together, or they will not advance at all. Development without peace is unsustainable. Peace without inclusive governance is fragile. Progress achieved in isolation cannot endure. This conference, convened under the leadership of Ambassador Hugues Sanon, demonstrates the power of principle, inclusive, and responsible leadership. It reinforced the urgent need to connect global policies with live human experience and endure that decisions. As a Global Peace Ambassador, my commitment is to strengthen these bridges, to elevate voices from frontline sectors such as healthcare, education, civil society, and to ensure they inform peace-building and governance processes. Those closest to the consequences of our decision must also be closest to the solutions. Peace building in the 21st century demands disciplinary leadership, policymakers who integrate social impact into governance, diplomats who prioritize human security, and institutions that uphold accountability, inclusion, and prevention. Sustainable development must be people-centered, right-based, and locally responsible. As the conference continues, we must shift decisively from principle to implementation, from dialogue to coordinated action, from commitments to measurable, accountable outcomes. The credibility of our institutions depends on it. The United Nations chapter, the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, and the Sustainable Development Goals, particularly those advancing peace, justice, strong institutions, and global partnerships, provide both a roadmap and a mandate. They would call us not only to aspire, but to act. Advancing peace, governance, and sustainability development requires sustainable cooperation, ethical leadership, and renewed commitment to multilateralism. When aligned with the United Nations framework, our collective efforts can deliver progress that is inclusive, accountable, and enduring. Let us lead with courage, govern with integrity, act with humanity, because the cost in action is measured in human lives. Thank you.
Once